Welcome to As Above Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Oh, that's popping out right away. Seems like you're getting an aggressive reading. We're starting off with the Magician. Really a card of learning how to... I pulled the Magician a lot so far. You're getting a crazy reading, so go ahead and finish pulling these cards since they're coming out this wild on me. Of course, take what resonates and leave what does not. We're starting off with some very powerful cards: the Magician, the Devil, and the Fool. I'm gonna be honest here. This doesn't look like a happy reading. Kind of looks like someone's using you, whoever I'm speaking to, whoever this is. You are a very wise and intelligent person, but you haven't exactly been using these things that you've learned. You haven't been using them to better yourself. It's kind of a thing. Maybe you've been playing with energies that you don't fully understand. Maybe you're someone who has just like learned magic, started to work with magic for the first time. I'm getting the Devil and the Magician. In some way, you are... And that's not even saying directly like magic doesn't relate directly to magic, but that's a good example. Maybe you're using witchcraft, or maybe you're someone who is learning psychology and you're using that to like manipulate someone. Maybe you have learned, maybe you're getting over on someone financially. Maybe you are in some way not showing up authentically in relationship with someone. And we'll get to the Fool, but I'm reading it in tandem with these others. See, we got Judgment, kind of with the Magician, backing up the Devil. I kind of see that when I see the Fool come up. I usually read that a little differently than I'm reading it right now, as I'm seeing the Fool in relation to the Devil and the Magician. Yeah, I'm reading the Magician differently than I normally would because of the Devil and Judgment. And I'm kind of seeing these as like, in some way, you are maybe not happy with the kind of person you're becoming. Maybe you are starting to realize something that you don't like about yourself. The King of Wands inverted. This is really a difficult reading to give, but I'm seeing like something like laziness or like stagnation, or like you had something that held back your energy a lot, and you're unfulfilled. And on the opposite edge of that, have the Page of Pentacles, but it's inverted. It's kind of like these energies have really been interfering with your ability to live and prosper. Have the Knight of Cups also inverted, meaning like all together, like putting these all together, I see like a deep-seated impatience, an anger with life and like what's happened to you. And I also see that as reflecting negatively, like you have been trying to take out these energies on people around you, and it has kind of led you to you starting to get the unfortunate results of that, which are leading you, I don't know, well, I'm about to pull some more cards, but it feels like an isolating energy. You got the Page of Swords inverted though. which kind of tells me like you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The universe knows you know. It's an intellectual thing. Like it's something you understand that you've been doing. It's something that you could change about yourself. But let's see what we got here. Four of Cups. Like, this is something you could change about yourself. Maybe this is an addiction. Maybe this is some repetitive kind of something that's got some kind of obsession. I'm seeing from this card. Something that's really, really controlling your mind, making you show up this way. Let's see. And these cards are really jumping out. Whoever this is for, you really need to hear this. The High Priestess was telling me, you know, like, you can embody this energy, but all these things are standing in your way. You're not willing to do the work. You're not able to manage the kind of energies you're dealing with without being able to do the work. So your magician, your high priestess, they're like bound up in all these like difficult energetic cards. You're having all these blocks to you actually achieving that energy. I'm gonna pull one of my favorite oracle cards, which I want to do a review of these decks probably. A lot of people ask, so I introduced this deck now. It's the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. They apparently come in a mini version too. If you're interested, my friend of mine got them. My main deck. Okay, so here's what's coming out on me. Is the box. And these cards are so exquisite and so in depth. I don't feel like I personally really even have touched, like as long as I've had this deck, I feel like I've not even touched all these cards yet, like organically in a reading. Like each card is very rare, and that being said, I have never pulled the box. So here's your situation. We all live to some degree within the confines of this box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious level. It is built of a layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There's a box around you right now, made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is the part of it that is multi-layered. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going. Break through. An exquisite life requires it. This is a little... I'm going to pull one of my rebels, my sacred rebels. And I will definitely post a video about these decks. The few decks I use right here at this beginning of my channel, I do plan to use more decks as I go on. But these decks have been with me for some time. My main deck I've had about 7 or 8 years now. These I've had about 4 or 5 years. These oracles. It kind of went into a time of, not buying a lot of decks and kind of sitting with the ones that have. It's either one of my favorites. It's getting messy. Visions of life beyond death. Now, this is the Sacred Rebels deck by Elena Fairchild, which I know is it's a dark time kind of reading, but I want to get to the bottom of what you got going on here. This is, like I said, you have some kind of mental block, some kind of energy that's blocking you from inside. Sorry about the sniffling. It's 11 degrees here today. It's just the snowiest, coldest, most difficult day. Sacred Visions is awakening within you. 44 Visions of Life Beyond Death. Sacred Vision is awakening within you. You're becoming blessed with the ability to truly see. To see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as irritation or irrelevance may be seen as to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and this is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more you are open to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize it within you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, or to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove pain of loss. It does, however, provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The visions of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path, or whether you should take action on a project, or need inspiration to really move you out of the slump that you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision, and you will be graced with the way out of the stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty that you may have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with a clear insight. The stories you have been feeding yourself or telling yourself may end up looking different to how they appear now. This may surprise you, but the vision is coming to you. But the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you have been operating under a false assurance or deluding yourself about the truth of a situation. These moments will pass, and they are not something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old vision in order to live a bigger one. This is good. There might be a moment where your ego feels a bit dented, but sure enough, that too will pass. This oracle comes with additional guidance for you. You are watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail if you are concerned with. You will prevail. If you are concerned that someone is getting away with something or blocking your path, and it seems that there is nothing you can do about it, don't worry. The all-seeing eye perceives everything, without exception. It is the universal mother with eyes not only in the back of her head, but also in every living cell of life itself. She misses nothing, and the truth of her vision will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. This oracle is also asking you to shift your perspective and look into an issue of concern a little differently. If you don't know how to do this, simply add the following statement to the end of the healing process below. I can call upon the universal I to show me the most helpful way to see the situation of concern now. In shifting how to look at things, the energy in what is beheld changes. You can see this with people. When you shame someone or judge someone, and you got judgment in the reading, this is part of it. Judgment has been a part of what self-judgment maybe even is a big part of this. When you shame or judge someone, they react differently than when they are loved and encouraged. They may succeed nonetheless, but the journey to that success will be different. Looking at something through the eyes of love rather than fear can help us find our way quickly, easily, and more enjoyably. This oracle comes with the additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourished in your heart with loving acceptance, because you are going to help others through your wisdom, through your vision, through your art, and how you choose to be in the world. The healing process below will help you accept and anchor this developing gift. In the healing process it gives you here, say aloud, I now release any fear I have associated with seeing truth, with seeing beyond the veil of illusion, or with seeing my inner vision, opening up from my heart, mind, and body. I release any wounding I have received in relation to what I have witnessed at any time, especially where it is based in the fearful responses of others. I ask that my vision may be restored to its fullness through compassion and unconditional love. So be it. Close your eyes and imagine love pouring down from the universe straight into your head, reaching beyond your eyes and feeling really good. When you have had enough of this, simply open your eyes and imagine you can breathe or exhale any excess energy gently out through them. When you have finished your healing, now you have finished your healing process. Like I said, this is a really good oracle. This is my first time reading one of these on here. As you saw, it's pretty in depth. Maybe I will make special readings with just these cards. But let me know in the comments how this resonates for you, and let me know if you would like to see more like just oracle readings like that from these oracle decks. I have a few, and I may collect more in the future. And also, if you would like to contact me for a personal reading, you can email me at the link provided below. And please like and subscribe. As you see, I'm a pretty tiny channel at the time of recording this, so I'm trying to get some traction with the algorithm in a super organic way without spamming my content all over everywhere. So if you felt this reading served you, please give it a like and a share. Thank you and have a good day. And as always, be mindful. Love you guys.